So, hi everyone. How? Okay. So, hi everyone. I think finally we are streaming fine. Yeah. So there were some issues with my internet settings. I tried different settings, and I think now we should be fine. All right. So, hi Raj. Hello Shiv. Hi Aftab. How are you guys doing? So, welcome to today's Unacademy quiz. Today we'll have a quiz on reflection of light. Okay. So before we get started with today's session, let me just quickly introduce myself for those of you who might not know me yet. My name is Rohit Dixit, and I study mechanical engineering from IIT Delhi. And for almost past 8 years now, I've been teaching physics for the IIT JEE Mains and advanced examinations. Now, I also qualified the IIT JEE exam with all India ranks of 447 and 192 myself. And then I also qualified the NTC Stage 2 examination, and I was in the top 1% in the NSCP exam as well as a student. Now, so far in my years of teaching, I've coached many students to top ranks in the IIT JEE exams, and now I hope to continue doing that here with you guys. Now, before again, so the students who are worried about how to go about their preparation and how they can make the most of the current scenario that they are facing, they can get for themselves the Unacademy subscription. This subscription will give you benefits like live classes where they get to interact with their educators on a regular basis. You also have live polls and leaderboards, which keep these classrooms highly interactive and quite efficient. Then you have test series and analysis sessions, and of course, you have live doubt clearing sessions. Okay, so in all Unacademy Plus courses, every fourth session is supposed to be a live doubt clearing session. So that will make sure that all your doubts are taken care of. Yeah. Now, apart from all these benefits, of course, you are also getting the chance to study from the topmost educators from all across the country, from the comfort and safety of your home. So I think that's one of the biggest advantages with this subscription. That not only do you get a good education, you get the best possible education with this subscription. Okay. So how do you avail these benefits, and how do you make sure that you are being mentored by the best in the industry? So very simple. The first step involves for you to install the Unacademy app. The moment you do that, you will unlock for yourself a lot of features like free courses. Okay, then you can attend these just after installing the Unacademy app. Plus, you have special classes which you can attend just after installing the Unacademy app. And then, of course, you have free quizzes. So the one that we are having today. So to take part in these quizzes, also you don't need any subscription. Okay, no subscription needed for all these features. Okay, all you need to do is install the app and unlock the free features using the invite code RD Live. Okay, that's it. That is all you need to do, and you can start with your education then and start reaping the benefits of this Unacademy app. So once you have experienced all these free features, and if you think you want to take your preparation to the next level, you want more from the app, then you must get your plus subscriptions, and this is how you should go about that. So then you can go to the plus section of the app, select your goal as IIT JEE, and click on that get subscription button. The moment you do that, you will be redirected to a page, which payment page, where you will find a box that will say, "Do you have a code?" So that is where you can enter the code RD Live, and this code will give you a 10% off on all your subscription fees, whether you choose the plus subscription or the iconic subscription. The fees of these subscriptions, of course, are as mentioned here. And also, you will realize when you click on proceed to pay, then you get a lot of no cost EMI options also to pay to choose from, so that you can break these payments into smaller parts, so that you don't have to feel pinch of this payment as well. Now, for those of you who don't know what the iconic subscription is, so let me quickly tell you about that. So the iconic subscription will take your IIT JEE preparation to the next level by allotting you personal coaches. So from our team of experts, you will be allotted personal coaches who will closely guide you and mentor you throughout your IIT JEE journey and monitor your performance, give you regular feedbacks, and track your performances. Apart from all the plus benefits, again, you have these personal coaches, and you attend a lot of IIT JEE workshops, receive expert guidelines from time to time, get a study planner, and get regular test analysis sessions. So with all these benefits and your personal coach's guidance, your preparation will definitely go to the next level, and you will be much closer to your dream ranks and colleges. Next, students who have just come into class 11th and are worried about how to go about their preparations and studies for the next 2 years. So here is a quick solution. Here's a single one-stop solution for you. You can choose the combo subscriptions now offered by Unacademy. Okay, so you have four combo subscriptions which Unacademy is offering you, and these combo subscriptions take care of your class 11 studies. So your class 12 CBSE studies, and hence preparing you for your boards. Then your IIT JEE exams. So your IIT means is taken care of. Your IIT advanced is taken care of. So all your study needs for the next 2 years taken care of by these subscriptions. So there are four combos available, as you can see. So the first combo offers you the iconic subscription for IIT JEE and the plus subscription for 11th and 12th, and this combo starts at 4600 mark. Then the second combo offers you the iconic subscription for IIT JEE and iconic for 11th and 12th, and this combo starts at 5500 a month. Then you have a combo which offers you the plus subscription for IIT JEE and plus subscription for 11th and 12th. This combo starts roughly at 3000 a month. And finally, you have a combo where you are offered a plus subscription of IIT JEE and iconic subscription for 11th and 12th. And this combo starts at 3900 a month. Depending on your study needs, depending on where you think you need to focus more, or where what is the area of harder closer look that you require, you can choose a subscription that suits your study needs, and then completely forget about your study worries for the next 2 years. All right. So those students who are following us on the JEE English channel, again, you can connect with us on the Telegram app using this link. So this will make sure that you're receiving all the timely notifications of every session and lecture happening here. All right, so with that, let's get started with this mega quiz. So with this quiz of reflection, so these are the steps that you need to do. You must go to the Unacademy app. Okay, when you go there, this is the page. This is the page that you will see. So you have to click somewhere here. Yeah, you click here, then you will see plus. You click on plus, and then you will realize after clicking on plus, you will have such a screen at the bottom. So you click here on test, and when you click on test, you will be redirected to such a page where you will have two options: host a quiz and join a quiz. So click on join quiz, and once you do that, you will be asked the quiz code. So this is how you join the quiz. Go to the Unacademy app, go to the plus section, click on test, click on join quiz, and the quiz code that you need to enter for today's quiz is 942533. Okay, so let me write the quiz code here also. So quiz code for today's quiz is 942533. You can join using this quiz code, and that is how you can be a part of today's quiz. So hurry up, people. Let's quickly join so that we can get started with today's quiz. Okay. All right. So let's go to our app and let's see how many of you have already joined. Okay. So here is our quiz code. Okay, 4 people have already joined. Very nice. All right. Great. Just adjust the screen a bit. That seems fine. Okay. So since four of you have already joined, so maybe we can get started quickly with this. All right. I don't want to waste these time. So let's see. Here we go. Good luck to everybody. Okay. So here's your first question. It is desired to photograph the image of an object placed at a distance of 3 meters from a mirror, and the camera, which is at a distance of 4.5 centimeter from the mirror, should be focused at a distance of. Okay. Okay, I think this should also be meter instead of centimeter. This should be meter. Okay. Camera is placed at a distance of 4.5 meter from the mirror. To be focused at a distance of A, is it a 3 meter, B, is it 4.5 meter, C, is it a 6 meter, or a D, is it 7.5 meter? Maybe I can shift here a bit. Yeah, that Seems so much better. Okay. All right. So here are your options. And let's see. Okay. So yeah, here I think the entire question is also visible. So it is desired to photograph an image of an object placed at a distance of 3 meters from the plane mirror. The camera is at a distance of 4.5 meter from the mirror. Should be focused at a distance of. When we are imagining that we are okay, 100% correct. Very nicely done. Very nicely done. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Okay, so Ankit Pandey was the only one who gave the answer, it seems. Okay, what happened to the rest of the people? All right, anyhow, moving on to the next question. An object 5 centimeter tall is placed 1 meter from a concave spherical mirror which has a radius of curvature of 20 centimeter. The size of the image is. What is the size of the image? Okay. So is it A 0.11 centimeter? Is it B 0.10 centimeter? Is it 0.55 centimeter? Or is it 0.6 centimeter? Okay. So try and answer this. So what will be the size of the object? An object of 0.5 centimeter is placed at a distance of 1 meter from a concave spherical mirror having a radius of curvature of 20 centimeter. The size of the image would be, is it A 0.11 centimeter? Is it B 0.5 centimeter? Is it C 0.55 centimeter? Okay, so very nicely done. 67% of you got this right. 33% of you got this wrong. Okay, all right. So Ankita and Raj got this right, and Tanya got it wrong. No worries, no worries. All right. Given a point source, which is the following, can produce a parallel beam of light. Convex mirror, concave mirror, concave lens, or is it a two parallel mirrors inclined at an angle of 90 degrees? This should be simple. From a point force, from a point source, which of the following can produce a parallel beam of light? Is it a convex mirror? Is it a concave mirror? Is it a concave lens? Is it a two plane mirrors inclined at an angle of 90 degrees? Which of the following can produce a parallel beam of light? Okay. So hurry up, you have a lot of time left, and this is a simple enough question. I think you should be able to answer this pretty much with ease. Okay, not tough at all. So I hope you guys have revised your reflection. Okay, we have completed reflection. We are almost completing refraction. That is why I thought it is time to take a quiz on reflection now. Okay. All right, time almost up. Let's see how you guys did. Okay, 75% of you got the answer right, and 25% have marked the wrong answer. All right. So with that, Ankit has taken a healthy lead. Okay, great, great. Well done. Moving on to the next question. A concave mirror is placed on a horizontal table with its axis directed vertically upwards. Okay. Let O be the pole of the mirror and C be the center of curvature. An object is placed at C. It has a real image also located at C. Okay, a condition for auto collimation. Okay, if the mirror is now filled with water, if the mirror is now filled with water, the image will. What will happen to the image? Hmm. So will be A real and will remain at C. P real and located at a point between C and P, I think. C and O. O was the pole. Virtual and located at a point between C and O and And infinity, okay. I think B option should be located at infinity, I think. B option should be real and located between a point at a point between C and infinity. And option D says real and located at a point between C and O. So slightly tricky, but I think pay attention. Okay, so 100% of you got this right. Great, very well done. I thought this might trick few of you. All right, but well done, people. Okay, great, amazing. Yes, awesome. You guys are on a roll. All right, a light bulb is placed between two mirrors inclined at an angle of 60 degrees. The number of images formed are 6, 2, 5, or 4. Okay, so this should be how many number of images are formed by of a light bulb which is placed between two mirrors inclined at an angle of 60 degrees. If you remember the formula for number of images that we had discussed in our lectures, this should be easy for you. Okay, so is it A 6? Is it a B 2? Is it a C 5? Or is it a D 4? What will be the number of images produced of a light bulb placed between mirrors inclined at 60-degree with each other? See. All right. All right. Very well done, people. 100% correct answers. Very nicely done. Nicely done. Nice. Okay, so everybody is getting these correct. Good, good, good. Congratulations, people. You guys are doing very well. All right, let's move on to the next one then. A man is 180 centimeters tall and his eye are 10 centimeters below the top of his head. In order to see the entire height, his entire height right from toe to his head, he uses a plane mirror which is kept at a distance of 1 meter from him. The minimum length of the mirror required is A 180 centimeters, B 90 meters, C 85 meters, or is it D 170 meters? Okay, so this also you should remember if you have followed my lectures. So we had discussed exactly this question. Okay, I think yeah, this should be fine, right? So man of a height 180 centimeter tall, his eyes are 10 centimeters below the top of his head. In order to see his entire height right from head to toe, he uses a plane mirror which is kept at a distance of 1 meter from him. Minimum length of the plane mirror required is A 180 centimeters, B 90 centimeters, C is it 85 centimeters, or is it D 170 centimeters? Okay, time almost up. Let's see how you guys did. Great, great, great. So yeah, you guys have been following my lectures. Great. So yeah, we did discuss this in my lectures. I think I had shown you the proof of this also that the height of the mirror required is half the height of the man. Okay, and I had shown the proof of this also. All right, moving on. A plain thick mirror shows a number of images of a filament of electric bulb. One of these, the brightest image. So which one will be the brightest image? Okay, will it be the first image? Will it be the second image? Will it be the fourth image? Or will it be the last image? Okay, a thick plane mirror shows a number of images of a filament of electric bulb. Now, here you have to think why would a thick plane mirror show a number of images? Think about that. So, I'll give you a hint. There would be reflections happening from the upper surface of the thick mirror. So if you have a thick mirror, it has two surfaces, right? One is the bottom proper reflecting surface, one is the upper glass surface. The upper glass surface also causes reflections. So that will lead to multiple images. Okay. So again, you might have seen this question elsewhere also. Which of the images would be the brightest? Will it be the first image, or will it be the second image, will it be the fourth image, or will it be the last image? Try and answer this. Okay, 100% of you got this right. Yeah, I thought some of you may get this wrong, but well done, people. Well done. Very, very nice going, yeah. Sankar Pandey is doing very well. I think he has answered all questions almost correctly so far. I think, yeah. All right, moving on to the next question. An object of size 7.5 centimeter is placed in front of a convex mirror of radius of curvature 25 at a distance of 40. The size of the image should be. So is it 2.3 centimeter, 1.78, 1 centimeter, or zero point 0.8? Okay, let's see. Okay, so time almost getting up. See if you get this right. Requires a bit of calculation, but that's about it. Question is relatively simple only. Okay, so 25% of you got this correct. All right, well done, people. Okay, all right. So 75% got this wrong. Never mind, never mind. Okay, now one of my favorite kind of problems. A bird is flying 3 meter above the surface of water. If the bird is diving vertically down with a speed of 6 meter per second, the apparent velocity as seen by a stationary fish underwater would be. What would be the apparent velocity of the bird? Okay. So will it be A, 8 meter per second? Will it be B, 6 meter per second? Will it be C, 12 meter per second? Or will it be D, 4 meter per second? We had, I had discussed a lot of questions like this, and we had practiced a lot of questions on this. This you should be able to do. Okay. Okay. The fish self is stationary, so again, this should be even easier. We had done a lot of complicated problems. Fish was moving, where the water level was dropping, where the bird was also moving. There were mirrors also. So this is one of the easiest of those. Okay, well done, people. 100% correct answers. Well done. Okay, nice, nice. Okay, hello to Arjun. Good of you to join. Yes, 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 a quiz. ARK Gaming says hi. Hello to you too. Okay, here is another question. A ray of light strikes one of the two mirrors that meet at an angle of 60 degrees as shown. As the angle of incidence theta is increased, the angle between the final ray and the incident ray, what happens to that? Okay. Okay. So is it A increases? Is it B decreases? Is it C remains the same? Or is it D? The question cannot be answered without solving each incident angle individually. Okay. All right, so let's see, let's see. So what happens to the angle between the final ray and the incident ray if you keep on increasing theta? Okay, so nobody answered C. C was the correct answer. 20% marked A and the rest 80% marked B. Okay, okay. Never mind, never mind. Hmm. All right, so let's move on to the next question. So we are halfway of our quiz. Okay, so 10 more questions to go. Good luck. Concave mirror is used to form the image of the sun on a white screen. If the lower half of the mirror is covered in an opaque object, the effect on the image is A, negligible. B, makes the image less bright than before. C, makes the upper half of the image disappear. And D, makes the lower half of the image disappear. Okay, this should be simple. We had covered this topic about cutting of mirrors. It's the same as cutting the mirror away. Okay. Covering the lower half is as good as cutting the lower half away, right? We had discussed this. So, let's see. Hmm. All right, I'm almost getting up. Let's see how many of you got this right. Oh, great, great, great. So 100% of you gave the correct answer for this, which is what is expected. Yeah, this is a simple enough thing. If you followed all the lectures, if you're listening, then yes, there is no reason why you would get this wrong. All right, great, great, great. So all right, five people. We do see some competition. Arjun says some of them are copying. Okay, where might they be copying from? All right. So the question says a person's eye is at a height of 1.5 meter. He stands in front of a zero point 0.3 meter long plane mirror whose lower end is at zero point 0.8 meters above the ground. Okay. The length of the image he sees of himself is so stands zero point 0.3 meter in front of a zero point 0.3 meter long. Okay, surface. Okay, and the mirror whose lower end is at zero point 0.8 meter above the ground. Okay, lower end doesn't give you the complete height. Anyway, what is the total height that he sees? What is the total height that he sees of the image? Okay, okay. So 100% of you got the wrong answer. Okay, all right. That is strange. Okay, you had to use a little bit of geometry. That's about it. All right. Moving on to the next question then. This says an object is placed at a distance of 40 centimeters in front of a concave mirror with a focal length of 20 centimeters. Okay. The image produced is okay, real inverted and smaller in size, real inverted and same in size. Okay. Is it a real and erect and is it a virtual and inverted? Okay, so this should be super easy. This should be super easy. Object is placed at a distance of 40 centimeters in front of a concave mirror which has a focal length of 20 centimeters. About the nature of the image produced. So if you paid attention to my lectures, this is a standard case. Okay, you should be easily able to answer for this. है ना? Hmm. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's see. Time almost up. Okay, strangely enough, 50% of you got this correct and 50% of you got this wrong. Wow, that is very, very strange. This is a very standard question, no? How can you get this wrong? In the last question, most ticked A, but it was C. I remembered the same question was taken as a class example and I was confused about answer, so I googled and voila, Google said A. Okay, okay, that's all right. That's all right. Those are the risks of online quizzes. Yeah, so it doesn't matter much. The image formed by a concave mirror of a focal length 6 centimeter is three times that of the object. And then the distance of the object from the mirror must be minus 4 centimeter, or is it a 8 centimeter? Hmm. Is it going to be 6 centimeter, or is it going to be 12 centimeter? Okay. Again, this should be easy. All right, Arjun. So yeah. That happens at times. That does happen, and it's all right. It's all right. So we are just having this quiz for practice and fun, yeah, and it's okay if somebody is trying to use Google for that. Again, the aim is not. This is not a competition which will give you a seat in a college. No, so it is for your own practice and for your own thing. Okay, strange. Correct answer was A. So that seems a little. And 100% of you gave answer B. Okay, never mind. Focal length of a concave mirror is 50 centimeter, where an object is placed so that its image is two times and inverted. Okay, focal length of a concave mirror is 50 centimeter, where an object is placed to be placed so that its image is twice the size and inverted. Okay, so real and inverted with twice the size. Okay, so let's see. Is it A 75 centimeters? Is it B 72 centimeters? Is it a C 63 centimeters? Or is it D 50 centimeters? Hmm. So try this. We're down to the 15th question. Five more questions to go after this. Okay. All right. So time almost getting up, and I hope most of you got this right. Okay. Hmm. All right. So well done, people. Yeah, this is a simple one. This is a simple one. Good, good. Guys got this correct. All right. With that, we have S. Pandey in the lead, followed closely by Ankit Pandey and Tanya in the third place. Raj is in the fourth, and Arjun is in the fifth. Two plane mirrors are inclined at an angle theta, as shown in the mirror in the figure. If a ray parallel to OB strikes the other mirror at P, and finally emerges parallel to OA. Okay, after two reflections, then theta is equal to. Okay, this is exactly the question that I had discussed in the class. Okay, and this was one question which I discussed in my lectures, and I had shown you the solution. This should be super simple. Your options are A 90 degree, B 60 degree, C 45 degree, or is it a D 30 degree? So initially the ray is incident parallel to the mirror OB, and after two reflections it goes parallel to mirror OA. So what is the angle theta between the two mirrors? Is it A 90? Is it B 60? Is it a C 45? Or is it D 30? I told you this is one of the most standard questions. Okay, so this is a frequently asked question. That's why I discussed this in the class. So if you have attended the lectures, you should even remember this answer. Let's see if you remember. Okay. Time almost getting up. See how many of you got this right. All right. So 100% correct answers. Very well done, people. Means you have been following the lectures. Great, great, great. All right. Very nicely done, people. Good job. Keep it up. Keep it up. All right. Moving on to the next question then. For determination of the focal length of a convex mirror, a convex lens is required because it is not possible to obtain the image produced by a convex mirror on a screen. A convex lens has higher resolving power, so it helps to measure the focal length correctly. A convex mirror always forms a real image which is diminished by the convex lens, or is it a D? None of these. So which of the following you think may be the right answer? That why would you determine for why would you need a convex lens for determining the focal length of a convex mirror? Okay. Hmm. So it should be simple. Yeah. Sorry. Sorry about that. Okay. So again, think about this a little, and you should be able to answer this. I'm almost getting up. Okay, 67% of you got this correct. All right, and 33% got this wrong. Hmm. All right. So, well done to those of you who got this correct. Okay, well thought. Next, two vertical plane mirrors are inclined to each other at an angle. Okay, if a ray traveling horizontally is reflected from the one mirror and then from the other, the resultant deviation is okay. Two vertical plane mirrors are inclined at an angle of okay. The angle is missing. Okay, the angle is only missing. Hmm. So if there are two vertical mirrors, let's both the mirrors are vertical, then the angle between them would be zero, right? Ray traveling horizontally right from the first one and then reflected from the other. Suffer a deviation of okay. Is it 60? Is it 120? Is it 180? Is it 240? Okay, so the information is missing, so you can skip this question. The angle between the two mirrors is missing. Okay, there's nothing much you can do about this one. Okay, great, great, great. So D supposedly was the correct answer. Right. All right, never mind this question. Let's move on to the last question of the day then. Okay, second last question. Right. So when a plane mirror is placed horizontally on a level ground at a distance of 60 centimeter from the foot of a tower, 60 meter from the foot of a tower, the top of a tower and its image in the mirror subtend an angle of 90 degrees at the eye. Okay, the height of the tower is okay. So when a plane mirror is placed horizontally on a level ground at a distance of 60 meters from the foot of a tower, the top of the tower and its image in the mirror subtend an angle of 90 degree at the eye. Okay. What is the height of the tower? So is it going to be A 30 meters? Is it going to be 60 meters? Is it going to be C 90 or is it going to be D 120? Okay, so try and answer this. Okay, 67% of you got this right. Very well done. 33% of you got this wrong. Okay. All right, so S. Pandey has consolidated our lead, the lead. Okay, and this is the last question. So last chance for anybody to change the leaderboard. Okay, the focal length of a concave mirror is f, and the distance of an object and the distance from the object to the principal focus is p. The ratio of the size of the image to the size of the object is. Yes, so this should be fine, I guess. Oh, yeah. Okay. So you've been told the focal length of the concave mirror. You've been told the distance of the object from the principal focus. Okay, that should have been x instead of p, I think. So you can, yeah, you were supposed to use the Newton's formula, I think, here. You remember we had discussed the Newton's formula, which relates the focal length with the object distance and the image distance, right? So f is equal to root of x1, x2. If you would have used that, then you would have gotten that the answer correctly. I think you don't, most of you didn't remember this, so that is why you did not get this right. Anyways, this is the final leaderboard of our quiz. Okay, with S Pandey finishing at top, followed by Ankit Pandey, and followed by Raj and Tanya and Arjun. So very well done, all you guys. For thank you for participating, and I hope this has been a good practice session for you guys. And let's go over the solutions one bit. Okay, so this was super simple. You knew the camera, you knew the observer, so you could find the image of the distance of the image, and from the camera it would have been at a distance of 7.5. Next, again, all you had to do for here was you were told the size of the object and the radius of curvature. Okay, so you can find out the size of the image also. The magnification would be v over u. Okay, so use that and minus v over u would have given you the answer. Now again, a point source.
I didn't catch that. Could you try again?
Okay, now a point source. We have to produce a parallel ray of light using a point source. So, concave mirror does that. Keep the point source at its focus, and that'll do the job. Now, next you had a concave mirror. Concave mirror was placed on a horizontal table, and its axis was directed vertically upwards. Okay. So, when you place an object at C, the image is obtained at C. Now, when you fill it with water, then what happens is that it reduces the effective focal length. Okay, if you followed the reflection lectures, the net power is power of the mirror minus 2 times power of lens. So net power is reducing. So okay, the net power actually will increase because the power will because the lens would have had a plus sign in the power. Okay, and that is why the focal length reduces. The focal length reduces, so it now forms an image earlier, much earlier. Okay, all right. Again, you can simply do that. Now, a light bulb is placed between two mirrors at an angle of 60 degree. You know the number of images is 360 by theta minus 1 if n is odd. Okay, so 5 would have been the correct answer. And here again, you had to use some basic geometry. And you already know this. I had shown you the proof of this, that if you have a height h, then the height of the mirror required to see the full image is h by 2. Okay. Then I told you about this also. The multiple images are formed because of multiple reflections happening from the top surface. So first reflection would happen from the top. The second reflection would happen from the reflecting surface. Then this light would get reflected back and henceforth. So the second image, which happens by proper reflection from the reflecting surface, would be the brightest, of course. Next, an object of size 7 centimeter is placed in front of a convex mirror. Okay, so you know the object distance, you know the focal length, because you know the radius of curvature. All you had to do was find V, and you know magnification is V by U. So pretty simple. This also we had discussed a lot of questions like this. So the speed of the bird would have been mu times the speed in air. Okay. Again, here what you needed to remember was that because of this angle, if this angle is theta, then this angle becomes 60 minus theta. So the moment you increase this theta, the other theta decreases. So the deviation produces 2 pi minus I, right? So and I1 plus I2 has to be constant. You realize, because 90 minus I1 plus 90 minus I2, this has to be constant. Okay. So the sum of I1 and I2, which are the two angles of reflection from here, is constant. So if that is constant, the net deviation would be 4 pi minus I1 plus I2. That will be constant. That will not change even if you change any of the eyes. Okay. Next, a concave mirror is used to form the image of the sun. Okay, the lower half is covered. We talked about this. If you cover any half of the mirror, if you cut out any half of the mirror, any part of the mirror, that'll simply reduce the intensity of the image and has nothing, no effect over the size and the nature of the image. Okay. Next, again, here you had to use a bit of geometry. Okay, so if you use geometry and if you made the ray diagrams, then you would have gotten this answer. Okay, this is basic geometry, simple ray diagrams. Okay. All right. Next, you were told an object is placed at a distance of 40 centimeters in front of a concave mirror of focal length. So image is produced. So this is super simple. Object is placed at a distance of 40 centimeter, which is in fact C, right? It is 2F. So the image will be produced right there. Okay, it will be real inverted and of the same size. So this is the super simple. You don't even need to do all this calculation. Okay, so here they have done all this calculation. You don't need that. If you remember that 2F, it is 2F, so it will be C. So the object is placed at C. So the image will also be formed at C only. Okay, next, image formed by a concave mirror is 3 times. Okay, so here again you have to use the formula that M and the mirror formula, and that would have given you the answer. Okay, all right. Again, the minus sign was a little surprising because it had been asked the object distance. We talk about distance, we usually do not write plus and minus, but anyhow. Okay, next. The focal length of a concave mirror was 50 centimeters when a source was placed mm, where an object was to be placed so that the image is 2 times and inverted. So if you apply the mirror formula and the magnification formula, you will get the answer of 75. Okay, that's not an issue. And here, this one we had solved in the class. So if you made a triangle, you would have had an equilateral triangle. So theta would have been, in fact, 60. Okay. Next, again, this is also very, very simple logical because convex mirrors always form virtual images, so there is no way you can practically find the focal length of that. So you have to use a concave convex lens along with that. Next, you have two vertical plane mirrors. Okay, so here the theta was missing, so that's fine. That's fine. Inclined at an angle with each other. I think there should have been 60 here, and then you would have had absolutely correct answer. So wave optics is very hard chapter. No, not at all. Wave optics are super easy. Okay. It's just the variations that seem difficult initially. Okay, but if you study it, trust me, it's not that difficult. Okay, again, you would have realized from the ray diagram that if this is 40, if this is 90, these two would be equal, right? 45 each. So since these two are equal always, the angles are equal. That is why the object size will be equal to the image size. Okay. And because this is 40, so this distance 45, this would be a right angle triangle, and that is why this h would be equal to the distance. So these two sides will also be equal, perpendicular at the base. Okay. Next, coming on to the last question. So again, here, okay, the distance from the object to the principal focus is p. The ratio of the size. Okay. So they have done using some different method. Yeah, you can use this also. You could have used the Newton's formula also, and you would have gotten this answer. Okay. All right. So with that, let's end this session. And it was great having you guys here for this quiz. Now I have another session at 6, so where we will be talking. We will be carrying forward our discussion on prisms that we started on Tuesday. Okay. No, last Thursday that is. Okay. So join me back for our discussion on thin prisms, and see you there. All right. Ian, thanks a lot for participating in the quiz. And before you go, let me just remind you that if you haven't gotten your Unacademy subscriptions, then these are the steps that you need to follow. Okay. In our stage, CLGS were started. So colleges were started. Okay. Okay. So when did that happen? So in most of the states, I think they have started schools and colleges, right? So go to the plus section of the app, select a goal as IIT JEE and click on that get subscription button. When redirected to the payment page, do not forget to use this code RDLive to get a 10% off on all your subscription fees. Okay. Next, you can also now opt for the iconic subscription, which will allot you personal coaches and give you all these extra benefits apart from your plus benefits and take your IIT JEE preparation to the next level. All right, now class 11 students who are looking for a single one-stop solution for their preparation needs for the next 2 years can choose from one of these four combos, which start at the prices mentioned. Okay, so we have already talked about this in the beginning already. Okay, again, this is over. Now, if you like today's session, then don't forget to hit the like button and share it with as many people as you can. And if you're new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe. Okay. Now, students following us on this channel of YouTube, do not forget to connect with us on the Telegram group using this link. Okay. Now, this is where I will take your leave. Finally, this is my code RDLive. Do not forget this. You can get 10% off with this. I'll see you next in another 20 minutes with our discussion on prisms. All right. Till then, you guys take